Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, and the weather is putting on an absolute shit show today. Seems like we're having monsoon time here in Austria, and I'm still a bit sick, so what a better time to grab some replays and get some casts done than right now. I've got a fresh batch of replays right out of gamereplays.org, and this is gonna be a good one. We have spawning in as England in a really heinous purple, Kazu from Germany, and in the spawning in the right side as England as well, his real-life friend, Lorrydriver. Now, who are those two kids? Those two fine gentlemen. They are both players in the Red Global League. Now, Kazu has been there for a bit longer. He is a Masters League player who I have to go up against, I think, next week. And Lorrydriver is his close real-life personal friend whom he got into Red Alert, and who has been doing a fantastic job for himself. He's still in the Minions division because he's not in the game for that long, but he's stomping it. He is crushing Minions right now. No, sorry, maybe not Minions, maybe the Recruits division even, because he started playing this year, I guess? Yeah, this summer. So now as of fall 2016, he is in the Recruits division still. But he might take the hidden path to the master, as So Scared likes to call it, which is if someone wins the Recruits division so hard that he actually stomps all the competition and then wins a best of 3 against the winner of one of the Minions division as well, and then wins a qualifier against the Masters, against the last placed Masters player, then he's going to immediately advance into Masters for the next season, which is what might happen to Lorrydriver, because he is a really good player. Used to go under the name of Super Newbie. And Kazu is already in Masters, so he's doing really, really well for himself. He's beaten Barf 2-0, I think. Not sure on that. Anyway, we're having ourselves a fairly standard start here, with a Ranger out for Kazu. Really good stuff. Provides line of sight, can snipe the Engineer. Has just so much mobility. The map is Warwind, a slightly revised version for the Global League. And what So Scared did, because it's So Scared's map, what he did is he split up the oil derricks, so you now have to pick one side. Usually it used to be like people just streaming in infantry to gain control of both oil derricks. The second one used to be here. Now they're more split up, and you can't take control of 2 oil derricks all that easily. So a bit better balanced for all I know. Wow, and this is gonna be a long one, so buckle up, guys and girls. We're at 5%, 3 minutes in, so that tells me it's gonna be roughly an hour. Unless they're just chatting it up after the game. But we're gonna enjoy ourselves, have a good time here. I'm having a good time here, just sitting here, watching some Red Alert unfold. Watching as events unfold. And that's really nice. What Rangers can do, they can pick off all early scouts, deny all map control. That's the peak time of Rangers is before 4 minutes, I'd say, because minute 4 is when the light tanks start to come out, when mass infantry starts getting produced, maybe an MCV. And yeah, I mean, Rangers can block MCVs, but they cannot stick around for too long because they don't do much damage. And if the MCV just deploys and puts down a pillbox, then the Ranger is absolutely useless because they're garbage versus base defenses. But yeah, so much mobility and so much line of sight. I really love those units. Good stuff. Lorrydriver seems to be opting for a light tank build here with infantry support. He's also on 6 ore trucks, pretty good eco. Kazu's on 5. Fairly standard play from both. The 4-minute service depot, probably a 4-minute 30 expansion. Ooh, okay, Kazu's a bit earlier. Let's see how this goes, because he's going to run headfirst into a push. If I were him, I would now opt for the top side, because he knows that the bottom side is being contested. And he can't win this engagement at all. Simultaneously running in. Oh, that's dangerous. He pops down a pillbox at least. So Ranger survives as well. Okay, he has established himself. So what Kazu needs to do now is just get some area to build on, maybe put a refinery down here, barracks here. I would have gone for a more forward refinery. Ooh, rocket soldiers should never go into the front. That's how you lose most of your army value. Because riflemen are so cheap to reinforce, and rocket soldiers are not. 300 apiece. I like that he keeps the ranger around, so Kazu still has some intel on what's going on here. He has spotted the construction yard though. And this might be a problem, yes, because Lorrydriver is actually double expanding, so he's on 3 con yards. And he's going to hunker down here. Okay. Nice congestion here. Let's see if the camo pillbox can cut it. Doesn't quite cut the mustard, I think. And the army, oh no, that's not good. The army is out of position, sniping an oil derrick. Oil derricks are not that big a deal. At least not as of this release. Maybe that's going to change in the future. Most ore trucks for Lorrydriver are pretty idle here. He's always transferring them now, that's nice. That's something you need to evaluate. You always need to know when do I have to transfer my ore trucks, because they would just stand around pointlessly. That's some very good game sense here by Lorrydriver. It's like the eco slide from StarCraft. And here we have a sizable army for Kazu. Not many rocket soldiers though, like 5 maybe. He's going for a scouting round with a freshly repaired ranger. Getting a couple kills for himself still. That's alright if you can bunker down here and then cut down, cut down on this, on this, I don't know, cutting down the ridge here and just expanding so you don't have to get caught out of position with your army. Well, that's quite the army here. And this just goes to show that infantry is more cost effective than tanks. Oof. Because a couple light tanks are very cheap, and they soak up a bit of damage, and then the infantry comes in and does the rest. Kazu really needs a pillbox here, otherwise he's going to lose the con yard. There's just a lot of mass here, and especially rocket soldiers en masse just demolish buildings, as you can see here. Oh, he didn't get to deploy the bunker. Unlucky. That's going to set him back quite a bit. Not in a good spot. Oh, Lorrydriver just force firing with 1 single light tank, alright. He's entitled to doing that. Ah, that was a nice sneak attack, nice attempt here, but didn't account for the camo pillbox. Double camo pillbox here now. So, nope. The harvesters are not even taking any punishment here. And that's a big infantry army, scary. So what you want against this is artilleries, hinds, maybe phase transports, even mass rangers would work actually. But no tanks. Like, tanks are a liability versus a composition like this. You'll see why very shortly. Well, he's got a good concave here. That's a good angle for... No, it's not anymore. Yeah, as soon as the light tanks survive, they can just push around the infantry and win the engagement regardless. That was pretty brutal again. Setting Kazu back even more. He's in a rough spot right now. He's trying to... the MCV just pooping out a bunker. So, one important thing you have to learn that Kazu didn't really do here, if you want to get good at red alert, is target firing. So there's a camo pillbox here. You want it to target the rocket soldiers. Otherwise this happens. The MCV just running around, pooping out bunkers and moving back. That's pretty funny. There's an artillery. Wow, good hit. Really good hit. Immediately veterancy 1 right off the bat. Yeah, and there is no recourse to those artilleries because they're nestled in behind the ridge. So really good. Really good defense here from Kazu. The artilleries are in a great spot here. Maybe he can pick off an ore truck, let's see. And in the meantime, ooh, an eco raid on the middle with lots of medics mixed in. Well, okay. The ore truck is gonna go down, netting him a couple civilians here from the cell. Kazu is really on point with the cells, by the way. It's just a basic technique if you want to retain some cash. You simply sell the structure before it gets killed. Really good. Now this oil derrick is not going to be contested anymore. It's just too late in the game to make any meaningful impact or difference. So if Kazu keeps up the push here, He can snipe the radar dome, he can snipe the helipads. That's completely undefended. That is a really good opportunity for him. He's got the hind to spot it as well. And, wow, Lorrydriver has no idea that this is coming. He is opting for a base push himself. So this is kind of a game of chicken here. Who chickens out first? Uh-oh, not much to hold for both, actually. There is still a rocket soldier left over from the push, putting some pressure on the ore truck of Kazu. Oh, now he spotted it. Oh no, Kazu is the one who moves back first. That means he gets to lose momentum. The artilleries need to do the brunt of the work here. They need to target fire these clumps of rocket soldiers. Let's see. How good is it gonna be? No, he's pulling his entire army. That's such a bad call. He shouldn't do that at all. Yeah, seems like he's holding though. Kazu is holding on for now. Now, this army would be better served just pushing in here, because there is a very vulnerable tech tree waiting to be sniped. There is a radar dome, there is a helipad, there is a good chunk of the eco, the construction yard as well. Instead he's target firing the second construction yard, very good. Thus denying Lorrydriver the stranglehold here. I think what he needs to do right now is stop the ore refinery from harvesting. Because that's income, like this is the only ore patch that can't be split in this map. So you really need to make sure to get control of this, because the other ones have a ridge in between and you can easily fortify. Oh no! The helicopter's picking off all the rocket soldiers. There are a couple spies. Those are Kazu's spies here, that's interesting. Let's see, is he gonna get in? Kazu has to pull back, at least he retains the MCV. Oh! He's gonna get, yep, veterancy and stalling the power. Like, stalling the power is not a big deal, but veterancy is such a big deal here. So that means that those veterancy 1 and 2 rocket soldiers and rifle infantry are gonna be matched with vetted infantry right out of the gate for Kazu. Really good play. Even though he lost the base, basically, it's oh god, if he undeploys now, the light tanks can chase down the mobile construction vehicles so quickly. Look at this. Just those pew 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 Nerf guns. Demolishing the MCV. RIP. There is just no way in hell that was gonna happen. Okay, where are the artilleries? Out of position. And the hind should not be suicided in. Yeah, Kazu is doing the smart thing here, is waiting for the rocket soldiers to be engaging a target and then moving in. At least I hope he's doing that. Ah, here's the artillery. Nice. And very good crushes. I'd say... he lost 2 hinds. Bit unnecessary here. If he had pulled back those hinds, it would have been completely fine for him, because 2 hinds, that's 2,700 in cash. If he had retained those, he would have had a very good engagement, but he didn't pull back in time, so yeah. Still kind of in the favor of Lorrydriver, who used to be playing under the name of Super Newbie. Maybe you've encountered him in the Red Alert community so far. Still a powered down radar dome for both. I don't know why that's a thing, because the radar dome is super useful for just jumping around on the map and seeing, like, keeping an eye on it just to see any incursions. The concrete wall that Kazu has made here to make it a split map is being target fired by an infantry blow-up. But there is a sneaky camo pillbox. I really like that. So how you do this is you just move your MCV around when you know that you're unobserved. You pop down a camo pillbox, and then you just move out again. Move the MCV away, and if you put it on hold fire, you basically have a map hack for yourself. Whoa! This entire infantry blob has 4 rocket soldiers. What the hell? That is not a good ratio. That just screams hindbait. Okay, at least Kazu has held on to the top. He's going to have to expand here. He's going to have to take a cut of the money here, otherwise he's just gonna fall behind. What's that? There are some visual glitches on the ore. That's interesting, there are craters underneath the ore. Did they get introduced with the latest release or something? It's a bug anyway. Nice pickoff on the artillery. artilleries are so frail. They cost 800, so it's pretty expensive for Kazu to let them just stand around like this. Swarm of light tanks chasing down the ore truck. Okay, he can't push in here. No way, Jose. Oh, they hide for Kazu. Ooh, gets out just in time. And we can see that Lorrydriver is just being more active. Really proactive gameplay. He is attacking north, attacking south. He's playing ring around the rosy with Kazu here. Oh, that was some nice tracking, nice long tracking on the bazookas. Yeah, as you can see here, he's playing Kazu dizzy. Popping up top, popping up bottom, and just catching him out of position. Sniping some structures, doing some damage, and then just retreating. It's really good. Lorrydriver is really good at retreating in time. So see, this camo pillbox has paid off. Just stopped an infantry push all by itself. Out of position. The hind being in the arc of the AA gun. Yeah, at least now he's got a firm grasp of this. So what I would really like to see is for Kazu to just build a tech center and build a phase transport so he can get line of sight here. Ow! What an artillery shell. 150 millimeters of destruction raining down upon Kazu's infantry. That's pretty bonkers. Yeah, ooh, another hind down. Retaliating just in the same manner. 1,500 credits down the drain. I think they're both force firing blindly, yes. Ah, okay, not Lorry. Lorry's got intel. But Kazu is doing this blindly. Ah, at least he's got the tech center up, just like I suggested, and he's got a transport helicopter. Which leads me to believe that there is going to be Tanya. I would really like to see some good Tanya plays again. Well, okay, trading a hind for the artillery, not the worst if you're in a good economical spot. That's a ballsy harvester. Oh, Kazu needs to stop those harvesters. That's not a good position. Not at all, and he knows it. Pulling back. Okay, finally. But the refinery is gonna fall anyway, I guess. So I've heard Tanya, and she is... Oh, she's in the transport here. In the transport helicopter. And there is no defense queued up for Lorrydriver at the moment. He could snipe... Oh, the war factory! The service depot! Anything! MCV! Okay, he opts out. He just bails out. I think he's gonna let it hover here. What? No, he's landing! What? No! No! Oh my god. That was such a waste. Does Kazu know that you can let your transport helicopters hover? Maybe he doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know, Scotty doesn't know, Scotty doesn't know. Couple spies out. Ah, and the longbow, really beautiful. That is a good answer. Hey, he sniped an ore truck even. That is a very good answer to those hinds just swooping in and taking out the artillery. What is that here? Is scout-tillery? Ooh, it was in pillbox range. Lucky the longbow didn't give line of sight far enough. It's so hard to... Like, artilleries out in the open are really easy bait. What's really tricky to deal with is artillery that's nestled in behind base defenses, behind rocket soldiers, behind tanks. So, and in that case, you either need line of sight and siege weapons, or artillery yourself, or you need to find a workaround, like maybe start a push on the bottom side where it's pretty much undefended. But for now, Kazu is not mining from the top side, so eventually he's just gonna get outscaled. Because, like, they're having a split map apart from this. Except this here. This little ditch is providing Lorrydriver with so much more income. Nice pickoff. Again, an entire push nullified, and the longbow swoops in, but too late. Oh, losing a longbow is so excruciatingly painful. 2,000 apiece. Wow, that's a phase transport with Tanya though. That might be interesting. Okay, there is so much rocket infantry. Just look at this. He should just go for crushes. He doesn't even need to unload Tanya. He does anyway. Oh, nice. What a nice play. That was, what was that? 5,000 worth of rocket soldiers. That was a big swing, and now he's gonna get a hind to boot with his longbow. Yep. Very nice turnaround by Kazu. I mean, is it really a turnaround? I don't know. Lorrydriver is still mining from the middle. But really nice play regardless. Let's just say it was a really nice play. He gets lots of swag points here. He's doing it for the style points. Oh no! Ah, that was so unfortunate. So what happens here is the radar has a really large stealth detection radius. If you can snipe the radar though, might be worth it. Ah, the light tank's flanking! Look at this! That's why light tanks are sometimes useful. They can get around other units very quickly and flank. So what we've seen here was the dank light tank flank. It was pretty baller. Ah, longbows in response from Lorrydriver. Longbows could snipe some. Look at this. Light tanks are so agile. Nice, and the friendly fire. I think this one light tank has killed like 4 or 5 artilleries over the course of this engagement. Oh wow, buddy, you're out of position there. Nice artillery shell still. Boom. There is another Tanya. Okay, Lorry losing a longbow as well. Ouch. So painful. This guy needs to get into the repairs ASAP. Thank you, sir. Ooh, so many nestled in artilleries. I don't know if engaging is a good idea here for Lorrydriver, because it's going to cost him his entire meat shield for the artilleries. And once that meat shield is gone, like any light tank can swoop in and just kill all the artilleries off. He didn't find an angle that was unprotected. Where's Tanya? Tanya needs to like run in here and cause havoc. Wreaking havoc. One more volley to kill the ore truck. Nope. Too bad. So the longbow can provide an insane line of sight here. I think... Okay, yeah, that's what he's doing here. He should just move it forward and try sniping the artilleries. We're having ourselves a scoutillery again. What is this artillery doing here? That's hashtag scoutillery. Oh god. Lucky that hind was on really low health, otherwise it could have just tanked the rocket soldiers and killed Tanya and killed an artillery. Oh, there's a spy. That must be Kazu's spy, yeah. He's had quite the success with the first set of spies, because he's got promoted infantry. No, not this one. Not this one at all. That's not a very well defended tech center, by the way, but we have a huge push. The artilleries need to be on point here. And Tanya. Artilleries and Tanya need to take care of those like 20 rocket soldiers. 10, 12... No, it's more like 30, holy shit. 30 rocket soldiers. That's 9k just in rockets. This is scoutilleries! What are they doing? No hideout for Lorrydriver at the moment. Just a couple longbows, and longbows suck versus infantry, as we all know. So I think he just needs a hind and snipe Tanya. That's all he needs to get some success. Oh, those hinds. Easy pickings, easy picking for the longbows. Hashtag freebies. Thank you, good sir. And that's what I'm talking about. Lorrydriver is playing a very proactive game, and Kazu is playing reactively. So he just falls behind further and further. You see how Lorrydriver just is finding those picks. Small picks, and Kazu is trying to respond, but it's just too late most of the time. Tanya is pretty much out on the field here. Out in left field. Crashes and pushes with light tanks on rocket soldiers are never a good thing. Rocket soldiers just track too far and do a lot of damage, where light tanks have the health pool of like a paper plane. Oh, okay. He started the push. Kazu is trying the base push here. I don't think it's going to work because there are a couple longbows. The longbows just make quick work of turrets in general. Yep. There we go. And this huge army, like, he needs to find a deterrent for this army. He has his army split up, he just doesn't have the mass that Lorrydriver has right now. That's gonna be very spicy. No anti-air! Oh, what is this longbow doing? This is gonna be it! Oh, the GPS went up! So... oh god. So, just watch those dots disappear. Bonk. Ah, not that one. Wow. So that was a really fortunate timing here. This single artillery has dissuaded Lorrydriver from continuing the push because the GPS just came up and gave Kazu such an easy opening on force firing the ground and finding those juicy infantry blobs. That has killed off a lot of rocket soldiers, but still so many remain. It's actually crazy how rocket soldier centric he's playing here. That's a good call. The artillery should just stay here and focus the Conyard eventually. Oh, here we have the engagement. Artillery's caught out of position. The infantry can't kite this. The pushes from the light tanks are too strong here. Because pushing means you can't fire your gun, can't fire your rockets while you're being pushed. So it just delays the time. That's a Tanya Chinook. What? It's a bit of an offensive position. Whoa! Tanya! I don't know. It was worth an attempt, but I think it was barely worth it. It was an interesting idea, but I think she killed like 4 or 5 rocket soldiers, so she paid for herself plus the transport helicopter, but I don't know. This artillery, like if this artillery were nestled in here, it would be way better. It could just target the Conyard, but he's hellbent on getting the radar from here. So that's a completely unprotected position. Obviously those light tanks are gonna snipe it. Yeah, Lorrydriver just has such an army advantage. I don't know how Kazu can come back from this. What he needs to do is deny the tech center. Like there is no AA gun. Right, those 2 Hinds could just swoop in and take the tech center in storm. He knows that there is no AA gun right now. If he does that, he denies the tech center. Oh my god, is he gonna deny the tech center? No, the longbow! No, not like this. And he just sees the animation of the GPS satellite. So from now on, it doesn't matter anymore. As if he snipes the tech center and Lorrydriver builds another one, he's gonna have the satellite up in a second. Unfortunate, really unfortunate. Oh man. So again, he needs light tanks because he's being drawn out of position here. Lorrydriver starting the siege on the top side and there is just nothing. I mean, Lorrydriver now has the GPS satellite as well. So he sees what's coming and he knows that there can't possibly be any danger right now for the artilleries. No threats on the field. Now he sees something coming in, must be an artillery. Yep, and it is. Can get some decent hits. But still, the artillery is way too exposed here. Just gonna get sniped by a longbow or whatever. Or maybe counter-artillery. That works too. Bit overkill. What's with all those scoutilleries this game? Artilleries have a pretty bad line of sight and obviously they have like the worst turn rate in the game. So just don't do that. Couple nice snipes with the Hind here. And I've heard a Tanya. At this point it could be anyone's Tanya. Oh, it is Kazu's. Good, good. So also I see a mobile radar jammer out. Really good idea versus this rocket soldier heavy composition out of Lorrydriver. Pretty good choice. Oh wow. The mining almost getting denied here. I mean, what Kazu needs to do is park a couple rocket soldiers here. Otherwise he's just going to get outscaled again. And air is not a good idea because the AA gun here is locking down everything. Plus 4 longbows. 4 freaking longbows. They can chase down anything at this point. What's that? Ah, that's an interesting choice. So Kazu has a couple spies, and he has disguised those spies as Tanya. So Lorrydriver has no idea who to focus. Unless all the spies die to indiscriminate artillery fire. Which we might see here. Yep, one of the Tanya spies already dead. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, and as good as mobile radar jammers are, they don't jam 155mm artillery shells. So there's that. Ah, Kazu must be really low on the money at this point. Yeah. Lorrydriver is just having so much more production. He's also got double the APM, wow. In terms of combat, Lorry is kind of ahead. Yeah, the economy, look at this. From the mid-game, it was just all the way downhill for Kazu. Oh, such an expensive catch here. Tanya, though. That's Lorrydriver's Tanya. Where's the hind? Didn't he have a hind a second? Ah, it's out of position. It could have sniped Tanya easily. That would have been a really good pick. At this point, all he can hope for is artillery blanket fire, because that's such a blob. So there's kind of a comeback mechanism in Red Alert, in that the larger your blob, the more unlikely it is for the units in the backlines to hit anything, because their weapon range is limited. So the larger your blob, the more difficult it is to get it perfectly into position and have all the units fire at once. So if you have a smaller army, you always have a chance of still trading well, because your opponent has like, okay, if you say you pop a pillbox here, those units are all out of range. And the pillbox can trade cost effectively if you migrate to focus rocket soldiers. It's the way it works. Just Red Alert math. Ooh, wow, a nuke silo and a chronosphere. That's a bit ballsy for someone who's been behind the entire game. Oh my god, the stealth crushes though. Let's see. Oh yes! Oh! Almost getting Tanya as well. Let's see, like he should go for another run here. Wow. And there is a modifier on the road. On the road I think you have a 100% guarantee to crush. Plus a speed modifier obviously. So roads actually matter in this game, which is a really cool feature. Wow, that was some roadkill. Huh, these artilleries are pretty forward. Huh? He chronoed 3 light tanks in, not the best choice, you're asking me. But then again, he's England, so England doesn't have the advanced chronosphere. It's kind of... nice pick. It's kind of difficult to find more than 3 vehicles in a line, because they need to be in a perfect plus. Oh! Move back behind! Aye. It's just Kazu is not paying good attention to his hinds. That has happened multiple times throughout this game, where he just lost his hinds for little to no gain. Double radar jammer still, that's something he's got going for him. Laura is building a mine layer. I'm not sure what this is going to accomplish. Maybe Lorrydriver is under the wrong impression that the mine layer detects stealth, because it has the green circle. But it doesn't detect stealth actually, it just detects mines. Oh, scoutilleries. We love our scoutilleries here. Oh, no. Ah, the radar jammers need to get the hell out of dodge. Oh, the engagement. Ah, the radar jammers all got jammed. The big unjamming of 2016. That was not a good engagement. But here comes the phase transport. Oh! Oh my god! What the hell? Those were some good-ass crushes. Wow. Veterancy 3 phase transport. Haven't seen that in a while, man. That is impressive. And getting some more. Now unstealthing and probably getting the artilleries as well. Wow. Holy shit. Stealth APCs, boys. Remember, APC stands for Awesome Personal Carrier. That was pretty baller. Wow. That thing has killed, like, I guess 5,000. 5,000 worth of credits. Yeah, this just shows to me that Kazu doesn't know how to make a transport helicopter hover without landing. So all you need to do is attack move the transport helicopter. That's all there's to it. Attack move it and it's never gonna land. Really useful feature. Artillery v artillery battles are so stupid sometimes. It's like hit and run with the unit with the worst turn rate in the game. How do you even play that? Oh man, the phase transport could be used. Wait a sec. That is so smart. Lorrydriver knows what's up. He has scouted the stealth APCs. He has been on the receiving end for too long, so now he's mixing in British spies. Not only are they really cheap, but spies do detect stealth. It's like at a 5-cell range. Don't go into this. It's gonna be the demise of you. Is he maybe scouting? Seems like. Don't waste this APC! No! Not like this! Okay, he's retaining it and he's probably getting a good scout off. He could find the tech center. That would be something. Yep, he found the tech center, that's pretty good. Also, if you get phase transports in en masse, in numbers, they actually have the same rockets as the chrono tanks, believe it or not. So en masse, they're pretty good versus harvesters. But they're so flimsy that, yeah. Harvesters are all you're ever gonna see them used against. Maybe artilleries. Oh my god. Oh! He's doing it! What a smart call. A really beautiful call here. 5 medium tanks chronoed in, and they're taking out the tech center. Effectively blindsiding Lorrydriver here. Really, really good. Now, yeah, now he can afford to trade here. He shouldn't because of the mechanics, because the mechanics can just reclaim husks. Yep. Thank you, sir. Hot diggity. Rise and shine. Need a wrench? Oh wow. So we've also transitioned into rocket soldier heavy playstyle for Kazu. Pretty risky. Because there are Hinds out for Lorrydriver. Oof. Yeah, again, he should just hover it. Oh, he doesn't know. Kazu doesn't know, Kazu doesn't know, Kazu doesn't know. So what I would go for here, he sees this enormous infantry blob. I would now try and either get some really good chrono crushes in with a couple light tanks, because they're really cheap and you can just place them in a 5 formation here, boom, and obliterate most of the rocket soldiers. Oh, we're gonna see artillery v artillery micro, the sick micro. Okay, 1 for 0, and the Hinds swoop in. Good night, artilleries. No? Okay. Lucky them, lucky them. The mine layer, I think I'm right. It was purchased for the sole purpose of stealth detection, which it does not offer. So it's just trucking along here. That's also a job. Oh, and that's the Tanya for Kazu in the transport helicopter. Okay, those shots need to land. The artillery shots need to be good here, and they need to land not on the tanks but on the infantry. So that's where target fire comes in handy again. Nah, he's just... Oh, he's on autopilot. Oh god, this is gonna be such a bad engagement. There's a Tanya in there, in the blob, like right here. Lorrydriver's Tanya. Still though... Tanya trying to find an angle. She's not gonna get it. Oh, she's gonna get all of those if she wants. Are we gonna see a Tanya counter snipe? I want to see a counter snipe right now. Give it to me, come on. Ah, not really worth it. Maybe trying to crash the transport helicopter wreckage in. No. Okay, the mechanic is being a bit ballsy here. Those guys with the rifles are out of your league, Mr. Mechanic. Still though, a nice hold for Kazu. Let's see. Wow, he's actually killed more now. In terms of the assets, wow, he's really behind though. Yeah, look at all those longbows, Hinds. He's still super behind, don't let that fool you. He's got the nuke advantage and he's got a chronosphere though. So if he manages to... Wait, did he... Nope. He did not scout the nuke yet. But can he deduct where the nuke is? Probably. Oh no! I think those were prepared for a chronosphere. Oh, they were! And there's a camo pillbox! God damn it, Steven. Who triggered the chronosphere? Bet it was Steven. Oh man. That was pretty funny. Well, at least one of the artilleries survives. 3 artilleries just go. Unlucky for Kazu. And he still hasn't scouted the missile silo, but he can now deduct where the missile silo is, to be honest. Tanya going down. I've heard Tanya die. She must have died to a random camo pillbox popping out there. Oh, the spies! Almost getting into the power. Would have been super annoying. He needs to oh, the power of the artilleries compels you. I don't think this is a good engagement for Lorry. Let's see, what about the spies though? Spies do detect enemy spies, by the way. There is still one. Oh. It's so, what? How much did it steal? Oh god, Kazu was floating at the time being. That was so super unlucky. So despite actually trading extremely well here, Kazu might have lost the trade because his half of his cash got stolen. And there was 3.2k, I believe, something like that. A really high number anyway. Well, there is still... Oh, the nuke. Yes, so he didn't know where the nuke was, but he must have inferred from those 4 buildings that are not... Yeah, the 4 buildings that were not revealed by the GPS yet. Or revealed by GPS, but not scouted yet. Oh! Did it get out? My god. The counter nuke gets out just in time. What the hell? He sells it off. That was literally half a second off. That was crazy town. And we're wearing phase transports here. Okay, this game is going to turning into complete madness. Oh. So the phase transport died because there was a spy out for Kazu. Really smart. Would be even better to disguise it as his own rifleman so that there is no way for Lorry to find out. So spies are really good. A stealth detection, if you will. They're not really stealthed, but they can blend in with your own units. Really useful. Wow, that would have been such a swing if the nuke didn't come out, but it did come out, forced the sell-off, and killed the service depot as well. Otherwise, I think Kazu would have been in a good spot. This might have been a turning point. Holy shit. I think he's getting paranoid. Lorrydriver getting a bit paranoid of those phase transport lingering around. There is none out for... No, there is a phase transport. The hero phase transport is out for Kazu at the moment. It's still just sitting there. That is such a nice game to observe. Really high skill level, really well played. Oh, not worth it. Again, I think he crushed, what, 2 or 3 riflemen. That's it. The spy here is paying for itself, man. Never thought a spy could pay for itself that much. Chronosphere is being powered down. Radars being powered down. What's with the radars? Kazu already has enough power to turn on the chronosphere again. Flick the chrono switch, buddy. Oh, he needs one more harvester down there. As we're hearing another stealth APC somewhere. Must have been one of those. Okay, good engagement here for Kazu because he can... Oh, yes! Those crushes though, crushing and pushing the infantry. Oh, wow! Wow! All the Air Force goes down for Lorrydriver. That was a bad engagement. Tanya is still in the back lines, but that was a really, really bad engagement for Lorrydriver. He lost like 3 longbows. He lost a lot of infantry. And he didn't make any progress whatsoever. Only thing is he's now base creeping. Oh, another A-bomb for... There is a phase transport, and that's nice. So 2 phase transports out on field for Kazu, and a second A-bomb for him as well. So he might still have a shot, despite still being so behind in the army value. Let's see. Economy. Yeah, 46 to 69. In terms of combat, he's done very well though. He's found the better engagements, especially the phase transport just waltzing all over the infantry of Lorry. That was pretty painful to observe. Somewhere between pain and hilarity. Hard to tell. Ah, this must be rocket soldiers, I guess. So he's probably going for the ore truck harassment or something. There are so many camo pillboxes though, and unfortunately, as of now, all base defenses still detect stealth, even AA guns, even though that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, I think he's trying to play over the ridge here. He's trying to unload over the ridge. Oh, that's so nice. So what is happening here? He's got the other phase transport and he's gonna lure the Hinds out of position. So this was spotted, right? Lorrydriver has spotted the stealth APC and he's pulling back the Hinds because it's like, damn, the damn stealth APC's on my lawn, trying to crush my damn infantry. So yeah, such a nice play. Wow. That was really impressive, man. Really nice deceptive play here. Pulling the Lorrydriver, pulling the Kazu feint here. Really digging it. And now he's, oh, that's so annoying. Now he's moving on to another ore patch. What? And if, oh god, Lorrydriver is wasting all his ammo force firing blindly. This is so nice. This is such nice play. I'm loving it. Every second of it. Didn't get the angle that he was looking for. Phase transports can be so annoying. You know what else he could do? He could park it right on top of the refinery pad and the camo pillbox would not spot it. And when that happens, there is just no notification. The only way to find out is to see it for yourself and realize, oh wait, why are they not harvesting? Because it's outside of weapon and detection range, this very cell here. That was super worth it. Really good stealth APC play for Kazu. And oh yeah, here is the response. 5 medium tanks just crushing your base. It's like, fuck you. I don't need no fancy schmancy stealth APC. I just need a couple tanks. Tech center is such. Oh, he sells it for $1. The tech center being destroyed is such a big swing again. Yeah, see? Blind. Not blind. Blind. Can see. This man was blind before, but now he can see. Thanks to my tech center. Okay, the harassing stealth APC still alive. You know, as much of a nuisance as that is, it still doesn't really... Oh, it did deny the mining here, wow. Lorry has transferred this ore truck. And Kazu is now looking for the ore truck. He's like, huh? Where did that go? Wait a sec. Even the allied tech center is heavily damaged. My god, he should just turn on the chronosphere. Chrono in his tanks, 4 tanks, kill the tech center. Such an easy fix. Ah, too bad. He's... Ah, finally. But he must not have realized that that the chronosphere was shut down for the half of the game. So unfortunate. Oh, that is annoying though. Some more eco harassment. Nice. Getting some good veterans as well. Ah, now they're in range of the pill. Well, still we're seeing some really good plays out of Kazu. The game has calmed down a bit because the phase where you have all the eco booming is over and now it's just scrambling for the remainders of... Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Wow. He landed... Okay, so the helicopter was hovering there and it was not on attack command. So Kazu just unloaded the phase transport's rocket soldier and killed it off. Killed off the Hind. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is going to be a problem. And there are no counter-artilleries right now. Kazu is in dire need. He's in dire straits, in dire need of an artillery. Oh, no. Ah, raining destruction on the infantry blob. Ouch, that's half the army gone. Tanya still alive? Yes, yes. Tanya's still alive and kicking. He needs Tanya, probably. I would put her in a camo pillbox at this point. Okay, the chronosphere could have been put to better use, but whatever. Oh, there are artilleries. And the phase transport. It just dumped the rocket soldier there. Nice. Excuse me. I'm still a bit sick. Is there any stealth detection left? 3, 4 spies. Yeah. Couple spies left, so this is not gonna get very far. Boom! Spies, the bane of phase transports everywhere. Welp. It doesn't look good for Kazu anymore. His missile silo is soon going to be under fire. Ah, and thanks to the lack of GPS satellite, that was what allowed Lorrydriver to get those picks with the Hinds here, because had there been a GPS satellite for Kazu, his rocket sources would have auto-targeted the Hinds. But as is, there was no line of sight. I think he tries to pull the harvester here. Nope! His own medium tank is blocking the refinery. Wow. I just don't see a win condition for Kazu here. Even though he's trying his best. He's going in hard with the radar jammers. Ah, he needs to get the last artillery. Ah, Tanya can do a lot of damage in the backlines here. Oh, wow. Don't tell me he's gonna win this engagement. Is he gonna win this engagement? Wow. That was extremely impressive. He held on with just Tanya and two radar jammers, plus a couple infantry. That was really, really well played by Kazu. His phase transport is just sitting there, observing, watching silently. Oh, it's such a high yield unit at this point. It's done so much for him. I really like this guy. This guy's my hero of the day. He's getting repairs. No! I hoped he was gonna repair it. God damn it. We're having another tank push. Look at this. Like, it's a pure medium tank build. That doesn't even work. Medium tanks just get eaten up by rocket infantry. Oh wow! The tanks are going down? Maybe the nuke? Maybe the nuke is going down? Okay, he's still got like 5 seconds left. So Lorry could target fire on the artillery because the artillery is doing the damage. Is he gonna go down? Oh! The nuke went down! So and Kazu still has his nuke. It's like 50 seconds off. If he can hold. That's a big if. But if he can hold this, I think what he needs now is an AA gun. What is he producing? Not an AA gun. Wrong choice. Good lord. Another push on the bottom side. At least Kazu is pulling back the harps. Good call. Because look at, Lorrydriver has like 2, 4, 5, 6 longbows and 2 hinds. He could easily just smash the nuke. 17 seconds! Oh, this is gonna be so close. The hero APC. Oh! He's running in. That's an all-in push here if I've ever seen one. No, the phase transport goes down. Oh, salute for our hero. Oh no, low power as well. The nuke is powered down. He can't fire it. Oh my god. And just as the power comes back because he shuts down the chronosphere, the nuke goes down. That was one of the unluckiest situations I've ever seen. My lord. Tanya still doing some blanket fire here before being taken out by the artillery. There's the counter, Tanya! Ah! Just falling prey to a random artillery shell. Unlucky. Unlucky, boys. After this, what is he doing? Why is he force firing? Still afraid of stealth APCs, I guess? He really wants to get those stealth APCs out of the way. Yeah, man. There are many more waiting here in the shadows. So unfortunate that the AA gun came up after the nuke was sniped. So, yeah. At this point, Lorrydriver just has every single advantage to him that he can fathom in this game. But it's been a really good game, a really long game, well played, and lots of fun to cast. It's replay timer is on 90%, so I guess a comeback is not out of it's still within the grasp of reality. Like, there might be a comeback, even though I'm not really expecting it. Yeah, look at, there is no anti-air. And no power to begin with. Oh, almost getting the longbow. That would have been a good call. There is another phase transport. Yes, yes, go for it. No, spies! He just got counter-spied. Counter-espionage tactics. Pretty fun to watch. Oh wow. Yeah, I think that's game. This is just gonna push through here. Ooh. Nice blanket fire. Still 6 helicopters waiting to happen. A last phase transport coming out. There are no more... He shouldn't fire, he should move it back. There are only 2 spies left, so... Is he gonna try and pull a high? That's what High did in one of my casts, where he would just kite the artillery with the with an APC and kill it off. It was a pretty funny way of playing it. But no, there's a medium tank on the ass of the phase transport, so no. No way, Jose. Kazu calling GG. 56 minutes in. What a crazy game. Easy game. Yeah, sure. Lorrydriver just teasing his friend there. It's a easy game, easy life, man. Only took him 56 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow. What an impressive game. Kill-death ratio pretty similar for both players. Let me be careful so I don't crash the game here, because the spectator bug is still in effect. Yeah, look at Kazu's kills. He killed 30k more. He killed like 100 units more. But the earnings and incomes graph is speaking a very different language entirely. Yeah, sure, it was pretty easy to finish the game, yeah, pretty much. So, a really well played game. We've seen lots of micro and macro strategies here. I really liked Kazu's sneaky phase transports, harassment of the economy there. Really beautiful. The clutch nuke, where he lost it, I think. The first time was where the first really big setback was when he lost his second MCV there, Kazu that is, and didn't manage to reestablish himself for a long time. Then he lost his tech center to a snipe, and after that he kind of, well, it was a really nice comeback when he got the nuke of Lorrydriver twice, but then he just could never establish himself here anymore. So for the remainder of the game from minute 10 on, Lorrydriver just had the better eco. But amazing game, fun to cast, fun to watch. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next week. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.